It's going to have to play for the run out here. And judge that one very well, I would say, Will. Let's go with one of her hybrids.
That sets up a nice opportunity for a second birdie in a row for Creamer.
At 11, I mentioned how hard this putt was going to be for Se-Young Kim. Was it? It wasn't!
What a wonderful stroke. Do that.
Back at 12, Se-Young Kim. Another one from distance. We're just piling on the feet worth of putts made here in this round. She gets to -2.
There you go. That was well done. Chance for a par.
Stacey Lewis has been having to negotiate a lot of lies out of the rough, and this was the best negotiation so far today.
Wow, look at this. That's the original trundle right there.
That is the trundle. That is about as appropriate.
I still can't get over Paula Creamer being 36.
You've been watching her play golf for half her life.
Half her life, indeed I
LPGA
have.
Tour.
That's a lovely shot there from Paula. Just runs a little bit past, but starts to get better. So has that edge of the green. Yeah, very nice.
Does it get to -2? Oh, what a stroke.
Oh, that was with authority. I love it.
Reminded me of that putt on the 72nd hole in France.
The young Irish woman. Henderson now. With her second at this short par 4. Well, that'll do.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, Stacey's been taking several practice strokes every time she steps up to these greens. Tough to come back from those 2 missed putts earlier.
Oh, beautiful there. Needs a couple more of those. I was going to ask you, Jane.
The world's best this week again. Grant Boone and Judy Rankin were watching Paula Creamer. She's back for the first time in a year after last week. And how about her second to fifth?
I just arrived at the club and I heard this giant roar.
That's a good start.
Very steady. Oh, yes.
Yeah, top shot there. You could tell by the look on her face that she liked.
You mentioned just the shorter club in for Se-Young Kim.
Yeah, just about 115 here.
Oh, she pulled it. Oh, not bad. She'd loved it closer, Haley, but not a bad play. Another pea shelled.
Well, how do you top that 3 holes later at the 8th?
I'm going to say that she has worked on her alignment and it's pretty perfect.
How perfect? Like, you mean literally perfect?
Perfect.
Yes! Her first ace on the LPGA since 2015. Came back last week at the Dana Open.
And that's the way you want to finish. We need to see more of those throughout the round.
Wow.
I mean, it sort of felt like that's fitting, right? I mean, the
Yeah.
putter really wasn't that big. Oh, Minji.
Oh, that's just plain careless.
All right, well, the mountain just got a lot steeper for tomorrow. Is all you can do is... Oh,
There's that spin.
Yeah, she's done this a couple of times today, hasn't she? Dialed in some wedges when she needed.
Leona also pin seeking here.
Come on back. Come on, keep going. Lovely, lovely shots. So she's really going to have to judge the run out precisely to get this one close. Yeah, not bad at all, really. You could see how low that one came in because of the elevation change.
Oh, excellent action on that wedge. That'll be a quick slider down the hill for Lee. Rito's second shot into the fifth.
108 yards here, a little wind at our back.
Oh, I thought we almost had another one in the hole. Just spun back a little bit, but good aggressive play from Paula Rito.
Second shot for Angela Stanford here at 5.
Oh, nice play there for the veteran.
You can't be a veteran of the LPGA Tour unless you've been on the LPGA Tour for a long time. And if you've been on the LPGA Tour for a long time, you've been successful.
22nd year for Angela Stanford. Just the 4th for Schmelzel.
Who was 6 years old when Angela Stanford was a rookie. Also a very good putter. All 3 ladies in this group really solid on the greens.
Yeah, good solid stroke there from Sarah.
Now live, back to Allie Ewing.
That was a lob wedge for Allie Ewing to the green, just inside 100 yards.
And beautifully done. Needed to go 100, win 100.
Got to be careful not to be overly aggressive with this one.
Right in the middle. Ideal start there, 3 under through 7. And now back for Paula Rito.
140 yards to this flag here.
Yeah, and it plays uphill, and she judged that one really well, Haley.
Yeah, she actually took relief because her ball was in an awkward lie between the fairway and the rough. She talked it over, and they told her that she could take that relief.
Hannah Green. This was her just a moment ago. You saw a golf ball pretty tight here at this par 3. This is how it got there.
Yeah, on a really good line. It just needed a little bit more to get into the hole.
Based off of the information she got from her feet. Her feet were correct.
There you go. Maybe that'll be the spark. You know, sometimes when you're struggling with the putter, you just need to start to see a few go in. Yeah, nicely judged with the sand wedge there, Haley.
Wind.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, got to make sure you're on the top level this hole, all the way in the back. You don't want to land it short and spin it back down the hill. Oh, not bad.
After having hit tee shots here at 9, set for their seconds into this uphill par 4, it'll be Andrea Lee first.
That's the front hole okay. Hey, who needs a few extra yards when you can dial your iron play in like that?
Indubitably.
Powerful swing there into that wind.
Yeah, she knows how to play in the breeze, that's for sure.
It was too
It
late
was too
because
late
of
to get
the
there.
testing protocol timeline
Yeah.
and then getting into the country and everything. Got to pay off this tee shot, and Angela Stanford
Well done.
does. And that's a nice little rally. 2 over par early and a couple of birdies in the last half an hour or so as Angela Stanford back to level.
Won $1 million that went with it. That's a pretty handy prize.
Stanford second at 9.
Bring it on back. That's a wily move from the veteran.
That's a beautiful one, just over the back of the flag.
Trying to get some spin on it. Not bad. Not bad at all.
All right, back at 9. It's actually a moment ago. Paula Rito for her birdie.
A group, as it's called, is Pavarisa Yaktuan filling in for Daniel Kang, who withdrew yesterday. And following this group is Jim Gallagher Jr.
And that is on a pretty good line, Grant. A really good line.
Oh, you watched her make an ace last year at the Pelican Gym.
I sure did. A little Lamborghini at least.
Yeah, just a sand wedge. And nip that one nicely. Yeah, that's a pretty good effort from there.
Back to the 8th, Ashley Buhai.
Coming off a 3-putt at the last hole from about 10 feet, so needs a good shot here. And she does. Beautiful shot right there. A couple good shots. I didn't give it time to stop, did I?
This is the 9th hole, and Titico.
That's 106 yards. It's just a really smooth wedge up the hill.
And that's going to wander its way back towards the hole. Nice approach there. Great control on the golf ball. Going along well. Looking for her first win of the year. A couple of wins on the tour, including a major championship, the KPMG Women's PGA. And that is going to leave her a good chance for a 2.
And the green clear, Paula Rito. After that great birdie at 10, she's gotten it to 1 under par and firing from the right side of the tee box. Oh, yes.
Oh, spot on shot there.
Yeah, and the whole location is kind of towards the back today, but there is no backdrop behind this green, and over the green is really a bad place to be. In fact, if you go well over this green, there's water back there, but I don't think that would be in play.
Now I look at where this hole is positioned on the green, and that would not have been a smart leave.
Yeah, we were selfishly hoping she'd have a poke at it.
We were.
Let's see if she can flag this one.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, pretty good decision there.
It's a par. Yeah, it's a good way to scramble the par 15.
Go down. Initially, though, it looks like it's a bit uphill, but then down that slope quickly.
So she read it well. Oh, look at that.
Hot putter today for a tyre.
It's been a couple of important weeks for Sarah Schmelzel. You see, she's 29th in the race to the CME Globe. Back-to-back top 10s for Sarah. Part-time golf commentator, as we heard last week, Angela Stanford.
I think she could have a career after her playing career in broadcasting. She's very intelligent.
Now Ewing held the left side of the fairway.
Yeah, just barely, hey? She's one of those sneaky long players, really whips the club through the golf ball. And that is very well done.
For the tournament, as we go to 12.
And one more, Jessica.
It's from 89 yards, has to land it over a tyre's ball. Does that. What a good shot. Good shot.
Short par 3. How short?
107 yards today.
She hit it about
108 and a half.
Can't quite figure that one out. What a year it's been for Andrea Lee, Stanford standout. On the tee at the 14th. Began the year with conditional exempt status, Judy, but an early top 5 in LA. Kind of
this.
Talk about pouring it in. I love to see players just pour it in like that.
all's well that ends well.
Yep, there's a start.
Yaktuan, a second.
Yeah, 157. Back in, up the hill about 3 or 4 yards. Yes, slight bit of wind. It's on a good line. Needs to maybe get up.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm
Nice. Very nice.
Must be pretty good.
Pretty good effort.
Or there's information to share. Back at 15, Stanford.
Okay, a little bit long left.
Just 98 yards since hole for Lee.
There it is. Use that sideboard.
Yeah.
Excellent shot for a bounce back birdie here at 16. Now back to Hannah Green at 16.
She's kind of stalled out, really, hasn't she, after that hot start? Oh, just landed on the downslope and didn't have any spin.
Doesn't quite generate the amount of spin that the other players do. Very soft through the ball.
Oh,
That was nice,
That
though.
was really good.
Yeah, and such a steep stroke that time. The ball had to spin.
You're going to have to really dial in that through swing like she's done there. Almost the same shot.
Yeah, if you keep the ball in the center of the fairway, don't let it leak towards the right side, you get a good look at the green, and today a good look at the flagstick that's on the left side of the green at 16.
So Angela will watch this shot and see if she can learn anything. Sarah puts it to about 6 feet. And now it's Angela.
There's Baby Hilton with her this week and playing well at times today on the golf course. Number 6.
And our leader, Shiyu Lin. Did that get a piece of the flagstick or just get really close?
Up ahead at 17. Second shot for Allie Ewing.
After a very nice tee shot.
How about that?
And an even better approach.
Like the afternoon wave did?
Probably. As soon as tour play became such a large field, I think everybody's experienced that.
Allie, you cannot be doing that.
I had a feeling too, Jane. It just looked like she was like an extra second over it. Just kind of.
I think it was a complete misread.
132 yards here for Sarah. She'll have to veer just to the left of it because there is a ridge that kind of drops off to the right of that pin into a runoff area.
She wants to go.
That's going to come back at her.
Oh, Haley, that was a good line. Just needed to carry maybe another 4 steps.
This is Allie Ewing at the 18th. Off the back of the green for birdie. This was a moment ago, and it's our 7th birdie of the day at the toughest hole on the course. Other side of the golf course, tied for the lead, Shiyu Lin is to untie it. A no putt.
There's made some birdies on this front 9. 4 birdies so far. A couple of drop shots and that bit of spin, and it'll give her a good chance for a birdie. So that just settles there will be a good look to finish with a round of 68.